Hi, good day, Professor K. How are you doing today, ma? My name is Femi Iliasu, and I'm here to present on system theory in organization. And the title of the course is Organizational Communication. Quickly, we want to look into scholarly article related to system theories in organization. System theory has been widely applied in organization studies to understand the complex interaction and interdependency in organization, how each of the branch and the subordinate, the leader depend on each other for them to have a one major goal. So we want to look into scholarly article related to system theory in organization. The first article is applying system theory to organization changes, a framework to understanding. This article offers a framework that integrates system theory with organizational changes, emphasizing the importance of understanding the interconnectedness of various organization elements. This is by Smith, 2021. The author argued that a system perspective enables leaders to navigate change more effectively by recognizing feedback loops and the influence of external environment to internal process. That is, it depends on how he navigates the change in order to, have the feedback loop and the influence of external environment. That's what the article number one says. For the article number two, it said the role of system thinking in organization in enhancing organizational performance. This study examines how adopting a system thinking approach can enhance organizational performance by fostering collaboration and holistic thinking among team members. Very important, by fostering collaboration and holistic thinking allow among the team member. In other words, you allow the team member to have their saying. The findings suggest that organizations that embrace system thinking experience improved problem solving capability and innovation when you allow your subordinate, your staff to have input in whatsoever you are discussing on as an organization, as a leader, then it improves problem solving and innovation. This is according to Andrew 2022. Okay, so the third article says system theory in understanding organizational behavior, a multi-level perspective. The author of this article proposed a multi-level perspective on system theory, highlighting how individual, team, organizational level interact, how they interact. They emphasize the relevance of system theory in addressing behavioral issues within organizations and promoting a more comprehensive understanding of employee dynamics. That's it. And the article first says integrating system theory with leadership system, implications of organizational success. This paper employs the integration of system theory with various leadership styles, arguing that effective leaders must adopt a system perspective to address complex organization changes. This is according to O'Connor 2024. The study concludes that a system-informed approach to leader can lead to more adequate and resilient organization. I repeat, this one conclude that a system-informed approach to leadership can lead to more adaptive and resilient organization. This is according to Miller and Davis 2025. So the last one is article number 5, and it says challenges and opportunities, system theory in the digital age, this current age we have. The author discussed the implications of digital transformation on system theory, suggesting that emerging technologies create both challenges and opportunity for organization. They argue that understanding system theory is crucial for organizations to effectively leverage technology and maintain competitiveness in a rapid challenging environment. This is very important and it's very current now because this is in a J2 world. So they conclude that understanding system theory, is very crucial, and this will allow to maintain in a competitive world. It will help them to get the feedback from the customer and know where they can improve on. So therefore, what are the methodologies that can be engaged in this article that have been engaged? To engage effectively with the literature surrounding selected research, it is crucial to analyze methodology, findings, and limitation while synthesizing the current state of knowledge. One notable method used in contemporary studies is mixed approach, where you have the quantitative and qualitative, which combine qualitative and quantitative data to obtain a comprehensive understanding phenomena. For example, John and Lee 2021 utilize a survey and in-depth interview, even sometimes questionnaire, to explore the impact of remote work and employee productivity, revealing that while productivity increased in many cases, significant stressors such as lack of boundaries were constantly reported. It's very important. All right. So what's the limitation? However, one limitation of this mixed method approach is the potential for researcher perhaps doing interview. The researchers, it's very, it's very rare for them. It is very okay for them to have some bias during the interview, whereby they will not be able to say the truth. They will not be able to come with the real data, which can, scale qualitative findings. You see, furthermore, the reliance on self-reported data pose question about the validity of the results. Since respondents may not fully discuss their experience, they may choose to be quiet, they may choose not to say what they want to talk about. So that's just it. So in terms of findings, a systematic review of O'Connor and Patter 2023 emphasized that the psychological impact of remote work are motivated, suggesting that mental health deterioration is juxtaposed with increased flexibility and freedom. These contradictory findings indicate a need for further investigation into the mass of remote work experience. Significantly, the review identified a gap in longitudinal study that could provide insight into how this dynamic evolve and affect long-term mental health outcome. So additionally, several studies highlight the question of equity in assessing remote work opportunity. Very important. For example, this person found out that marginalized groups have less access to remote work arrangement, which exacerbates existing inequality. The findings showcase a crucial area for further research, examining systematic barriers that prevent equitable access to remote work environment. The findings continue. Finally, although there has been an increased focus on the implementation of remote work, there remains an opportunity to explore how organizational culture influences employee experience in this context. So literature often overlooks the role of leadership style and organizational policy in shaping employee participation and effectiveness, which is not supposed to be so. So understanding this dynamic code will provide a valuable insight and inform practice that enhance both productivity and well-being in remote settings. Therefore, this is my conclusion. In summary, while existing research has provided significant insight in the impact and complexity of remote work, it presents contradiction and limitation that highlight the need for further exploration, particularly concerning equity and long-term psychological effects. What are the future effects of this particular content? Future study could benefit from longitudinal design and a wider diversity of participant demographics to paint a more holistic picture of the remote work land. Thank you so much and God bless. These are the references.